Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and close to a full house here as fans are eagerly anticipating this clash we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get the... Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
The Monarchs will hustle to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going for a big play right off the bat. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now on second down. Now the play fake. And that ball is picked off. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Monarchs! This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. To the air on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's blocked. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They want to get this defense on its heels. Caught in the backfield. It's blocked. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down and short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll try the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in on the left. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ODU. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give them a cushion and give them some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They go to the ground. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll operate out of split backs. Leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Clemson set up with another 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got the quick pass. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Clemson. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Breaks the tackle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Throwing right. It's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 1.
This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. West Virginia is just getting torched right now, and Mountain Mama, I didn't see that coming. It's one game, look, I know that, but this one has to hurt. They're trailing by 21 to Alabama.
Fires to the big fella.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're working that left side. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Nice time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Connection to the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Getting some heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that pass intercepted.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
Looking for a crease to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Haynes. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Off the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oregon State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 18 over the Sharks.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Tigers. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He makes a catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. From the gun, running back gets to give. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Monarchs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give and tick, 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 tick. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.